suffers public mental episode suggesting Trump mow grass for outrageous reason. For years we have witnessed the chaos of Nancy Pelosi's speeches littered with inconsistencies, faux pas, and utter aloofness. This time the former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, CA, has hit a new high in her constant illogical and completely asinine ideas. In a TV interview for the Arizona Republic, Pelosi said that she is not the most prominent advocate for President Trump's wall along the border of Mexico, which could have been promised as part of the DACA negotiations. She continued saying something that currently has people questioning her mental sanity and overall well-being. She said she has never been very keen on the idea of a border, but that we should add levees and technology along with personnel who know how to use it. All seem to be very logical ideas, except the last item of implementation she added, to mow the grass around the border area. Perhaps she meant that it would be harder for people to walk across the border if someone mowed the lawn. Or, it would also be more comfortable to walk over freshly mowed grass instead of the thick brush. Via Rush Limbaugh. Rush. That's how many times he asked the question of Nancy Pelosi yesterday on his own Sunday morning show. Now, here are a couple of bites of Pelosi herself. I don't know if you saw this, but this may have been her worst performance on a show like this. Out of her league, eyes were just bug-eyed. It was the strangest thing. She knows that she's guilty here. She knows she's got big problems, but she's hanging tough. And I'll tell you, over on Meet the Press with Tom Brokaw, John Kerry was nonsensical as well, and poor old Brokaw, he was so upset at the McCain ads that are being run against Obama. CBS had a cow. The only reason they're having cows over those ads because those ads are effective, they work. Exactly right. Okay, here. Stephanopoulos says, if you feel that you have the better arguments, why not give a straight up or down vote for drilling? Pelosi, what you saw in the Congress this week was the war dance of the handmaidens of the oil companies. That's what you saw on the Republican side of the aisle. We have a planet to save. We have an economy to grow. And we can do that if we keep our balance in all of this and not just say, but for drilling in these protected areas offshore, we would have lower gas prices. Rush, we have a planet to save. These people are so full of themselves. They are going to die of anal poisoning unless they do something quick. Did you save the planet by leaving town, Miss Pelosi? You saved the planet by shutting down the Congress? You save the planet and you have an economy to grow? What do you know about growing an economy? Everything that you are oriented towards here is going to do great damage to the economy. In a sane political world these people would be the biggest jokes. None of what they say makes any sense. It's either wrong or flat-out lies. Here's one more. Stephanopoulos says, okay, why not allow votes on all of that? When you came in as Speaker you promised in your commitment book a new direction for America. Let me show our viewers. You said bills would generally come to the floor under procedure that allows open full fair debate consisting of a full amendment process that grants the minority the right to offer its alternatives. If they want to offer a drilling proposal, why can't they have their vote? Pelosi, they'll have to use their imagination as to how they can get a vote, and they may get a vote. You never say never to anything. You know, you have to. People have their parliamentary options available to them. But from my standpoint, my flagship issue as Speaker of the House and of this 110th Congress has been to reduce our dependence on foreign oil and to reverse global warming. I am not giving the gavel. I'm not giving the gavel away to a tactic that will do neither of those things, that supports the oil, big oil at the expense of the consumer. Rush, folks, do you realize what she just said here? May I translate this for you? Aside from the, they'll have to use their imagination parliamentary to get a vote. Aside from all that, my flagship issue as Speaker has been to reduce our dependence on foreign oil. What are the House Republicans wanting to vote on, Madam Speaker? Drilling domestic oil. And then she says, reducing our dependence on foreign oil and reversing global warming. So we have idiots, genuine leftist, socialist idiots. She knows this is the stuff her audience wants to hear. I go back and forth as to whether she's really this dumb or not. Every time I hear her speak I get closer and closer to concluding that she is this dumb, not just trying to speak the words and thoughts that her critics want to hear. How is mowing the grass going to fix our issue with illegal immigration? Pelosi is a United States congressman, and her suggestion was for Trump to mow the lawn. The fact that her district is in San Francisco shouldn't mean she can say whatever she wants, and it may not bode well for the public relations of her Democratic Party. She has said many odd things in the past couple of years, each of them having their unique oddness and lack of coherence. Nancy Pelosi is 77 years old. Her family may need to determine soon if she needs help with her aging body or mental capacity.
How'd you get so far?